on tour with New Kids on the Block. He's keeping NYC safe on the hit show Blue Bloods, and he has amazing taste in women. That's right, I'm talking about Sherry. Please welcome Donnie Wahlberg. Do you want to see what I got?
What did you get?
See, I think I have a picture of it.
Oh.
That's from my boyfriend. Hi, baby. Hi. You look very handsome.
Thank you.
I just have to ask Donnie because I've had this T-shirt for a long time, Donnie. It is, you have been my secret fantasy crush for many, many years. I don't believe the tabloids. I want to hear from your mouth. Are you taken? Is this a thing that's a permanent? Should I wash my T-shirt and put,
If I had only seen you twerking before. Maybe. We could have changed it. Well, yeah, we've been spending some time together, but you can still love me.
I know, I love Donnie, but just in case, I put this on the back of my shirt, too. Just in case.
I love it!
Jenny's okay.
How long has this been? How serious is this?
Oh, wow, I'm right in the lion's den now. Huh? Okay, Barbara's getting it.
Yeah, how'd you guys meet?
We met on the Andy Cohen show and just did the show together as guests, and then I was asked to Jenny's show, I think, 5 months later?
Yes, and then I was feeling it, but go ahead.
And, did you ask Jenny out?
Well, I don't want to embarrass her, but Jenny slipped her phone number to me after her show, and I didn't call her for a while.
True.
I didn't.
I was like, there's something wrong with him.
Yeah, but then, after a while, I was hearing little things, and she was putting little signals out there, so I decided to call, and...
I was stalking him. I was standing at his door going, why haven't you called me?
Well, we went out once, and we, amazingly, we spent about 6 hours together, and we talked the entire time.
For the entire 6 hours?
Yes, it was...
That's not what we did in my fantasy. Just saying.
It's not what we did in most people's fantasies, but, it was actually really good, and I got to see, who she really is, and she's a wonderful woman. She's very smart. She's very intelligent. She's a great mom. We have a lot in common.
How long has it been there?
I guess since 4th of July.
Yeah, we'll call it that.
Yeah, that's what the tabloid said, so final answer. Final answer, 4th of July.
Squeeze this into your very busy life, because you've got New Kids on the Block. You've got Blue Bloods.
Yeah.
How do you manage... How are you managing it all?
It's tricky, but, most of you ladies all do multiple things. It's just when we're in this business, we don't get opportunities to do all the things we want to do. We work for years to be in a position to have opportunities to be on tour or be an actor or do different things that we've worked so hard for. I mean, for me, this is the greatest time in my career, and I'm going to do everything I can while I can, because I remember the years when I couldn't get a gig as an actor and my band couldn't sell records anymore, and fortunately it's all, in a really great place now. So for me, it's a blessing, and I want to take advantage of it every possible way I can.
Because you're not busy enough, you also executive produced an amazing docuseries, Boston's Finest, which, congratulations, has been picked up for its 2nd season. Now, there were some first responders from the Boston Marathon bombings. Do you plan on incorporating that into next season?
Well, it's a delicate thing, with the show, because obviously our first season aired before the Boston Marathon situation happened, and we already know on the show and in Boston how amazing these policemen and women are in our city. But, we don't want to glorify the incident that happened, so we're treading lightly, but we do want to hopefully at some point show just how amazing these men and women were as first responders. I mean, they put their lives on the line every day, but when something like that happens, as New Yorkers know and as the world knows, when something like that happens, a terrorist attack, the bravery that these people do. I mean, most of these cops grew up right down the street from my family, and it's like, to imagine the heroism, I mean, we could only dream of being so brave. So, I mean, I hope to to highlight it in some way, but really not to glorify the incident itself, because that doesn't really deserve any glorification.
You are so busy. I mean, she must take a little bit of your time, right?
She's busy too, though. It's what makes it great. I mean, it's hard for people to understand, what it's like to be working so often, and with her, it's like, hey, I got to go do this, I got to do that,
Yeah,
and
speaking of, I got to do this, I got to do that.
Yeah.
You also have a chain called Wahlburgers, right?
Yeah.
In your spare time,
Yeah.
and it's supposed to be.
It's a burger joint.
That's You have one. You're opening another.
Yeah.
What's different about a Wahlburger? Or better about a Wahlburger?
Well, we have a restaurant called Wahlburgers. We're opening a second one in Massachusetts, hopefully in the next 6 months, and we just announced that we're opening one in Toronto. And also we're doing, I didn't have enough work to do, Mark and I, co-owners of the restaurant, we're executive producing a reality show about Wahlburgers, which is, it's going to be on A&E. It stars my mom, who...
whole family's working.
My mother stars in the show. She works at the restaurant. My brother Paul runs the restaurant, and Mark and I are also going to appear in the show. That would make my mom very happy.
I wish you had brought a couple of burgers.
I figured it was breakfast time. It's borderline,
I must say, though, his buns are quite delicious. They're delicious.
Well, speaking of delicious, I hope we have time to do this. We wanted to play a little game with you, Donnie and Jenny. We wanted to find out how well you guys know each other. So we're going to ask you a couple questions, and we had you write these answers down on cards. So give Donnie his card. All right. So, Donnie.
Short time.
All right.
Wish me luck.
If you fail, we break up.
Okay.
No, don't say that. Donnie, what would Jenny say is her favorite musical?
Oh, I think I know that one. I think...
The Sound of Music. All right, what'd you say, girl? The hills are alive. Oh, all right. Next question. Jenny went to college for 2 years.
Is this the newlywed game?
And
this is a little bit newlywed game. Right.
So Jenny went to college for 2 years. While in school, what was she studying to become? What'd you say? What was she studying to become?
The late night educated drink, remember?
A nurse?
Yes! What'd you say? Yes! All right. Okay, this is a really good one. Okay. Donnie, which of your body parts would Jenny say is her favorite? What did you say?
Well, I said two things.
What'd you say? My butt should be but it should be my eyes. I love it. What did you say, Jenny?
Me and the blockheads love the butt.
The butt!
All right, Donnie, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
I'll give you the extra thank you later. The fourth season of Blue Bloods premieres Friday, September 27th. Check your local listings. We'll be right back.
Tomorrow, the Dancing with the Stars contestant everyone's rooting for, Valerie Hopper. Plus, Gloria Estefan setting our stage on fire.